Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this session we are going to discuss regarding amplitude modulation. In the last session I discussed in detail about what is modulation and what is the need of modulation. So in this we will consider the first modulation type, which is amplitude modulation. So before going to this amplitude modulation itself, we will try to understand what is baseband signal. So which is very important to understand. If we understand this, then only we can understand the amplitude modulation in detail. So what is this baseband signal? So baseband signal is nothing but non-modulated signal or the signal with low frequency. Okay, so original transmission signal that has not been modulated or has been demodulated to its original frequency. So as the name itself indicates, in order to understand the meaning of baseband signal, so baseband means the information signal, I can say. That means before the message signal without modulation. Okay, whatever the original signal or the original information signal is there, that signal itself we can call it as baseband signal. So nothing to confuse here. So the original message without performing any modulation type is called as baseband signal. Okay, or after demodulation also whatever we will get, that is the original information signal only, right? So that also we can call it as the baseband signal. And usually the baseband signals are with low frequency, and if we consider the characteristics, it will be almost with reference to zero, with reference to the origin. So baseband signal, in one word I can say, it is a message signal. Okay, without any operations of the signal, such as modulation, anything. Okay, so or shifting of signal, nothing. Okay, so next we will try to understand what is this amplitude modulation. So what is this AM wave or amplitude modulated wave, and how it is generated, that we will try to understand now. So AM wave, the definition is something like this. So AM wave may be defined as a system in which the maximum amplitude of the carrier wave is made proportional to the, okay, maximum amplitude maximum amplitude of the carrier wave is made proportional to the instantaneous amplitude of the modulating signal or baseband signal. So baseband signal, as you already know, so what is it? Modulating signal means the signal which on which we have to perform the modulation, or the message signal, I can say. So what is this modulation is variation of carrier wave amplitude in accordance with the message signal. Simple words to understand what is amplitude modulation. That means whatever message signal is there, with respect to the message signal, we are trying to change the amplitude. We are trying to increase the amplitude of the carrier wave. So that is nothing but the amplitude modulation in simple way. So let us once again try to analyze. AM wave may be defined as a system in which, why it is called as a system, I will tell you in the very shortly in this session itself. So what is the system? Why we call it as a system? Because AM wave generation is a circuitry. Since it is a circuit, okay, so we can call it as a system basically. So how the circuit looks like and how it operates, that I will discuss a little bit later. Okay, so AM wave may be defined as a system in which the maximum amplitude of the carrier wave is made proportional to the means it is increased or decreased in accordance with the instantaneous value of the amplitude of the or the modulating signal or the baseband signal. Okay, so now we understood like what is amplitude modulation. Variation of amplitude of the carrier wave proportional to the message signal or the baseband signal or the modulating signal. Okay, all are one and the same. One thing important to remember is modulating signal, message signal, information signal, baseband signal. All these are one and the same, and there is nothing to confuse in this. Okay, so now we will try to understand quickly. So xm of t is equal to am cos omega m into t. So what is this? Xm of t is nothing but the modulating signal or the message signal or the baseband signal or the information signal. So that is represented by this equation am cos omega m into t. So why, what is this am? Am is nothing but the amplitude of the message signal. Cos omega m into t. Omega already you know, omega is equal to 2 pi into f, means it's a frequency. Omega is nothing but the frequency. So with respect to time, we are trying to measure the wave. Wave, we are message signal, we are trying to define it or trying to represent it in the form of time with respect to time. Hence, we are taking it as cos omega m into t. Next is xc of t is equal to AC cos omega c into t, means carrier wave we are trying to define the equation. So xc of t is equal to AC cos omega c into t. What is this AC? AC is nothing but the amplitude of carrier wave, and cos omega c into t is nothing but the frequency of the carrier wave with measured with respect to time. That's why omega c into t will come into picture. So now xc of t is equals to, if we combine these two equations, just you combine these two equations, okay, so you will get the third equation AC into 1 plus k xm of t into cos omega c into t. How it comes? Just substitute mu equals to, mu is nothing but the modulating index. Okay, how far the modulating index? I'll define the modulating index later once we discuss regarding power efficiency of AM wave like that. So just for time being, you just try to understand mu is nothing but the modulation index, or I will shortly define the modulation index. Modulation index is nothing but the extent to which the modulation has happened, that we can say it as modulation index. It can be 0.5, 1. Okay, so these values it can take. So let us discuss maybe this very shortly, maybe in the next session I may cover this. So you just remember it is ka into am. Okay, so this is mu, and you just, if you understand this particular equation, you will get this equation AC into cos omega ct. Just take it inside, and some mathematical adjustment if you have to do, then you will get this equation. Okay, so mu is, as I already told you, mu is nothing but the modulation index. Xm of t is nothing but message signal. X of t is nothing but the modulated signal, means it's AM wave equation. So what is this AM wave equation? This is the AM wave equation. So this equation, how it has come? From this equation. Okay, this has come from this, and if we combine these two, we will get this. This some inside bracket. If you take some mathematical adjustment, you have to take it this inside. You'll get this. So mu I have defined because k into am is nothing but this one mu. So mu is substituted. Simple mathematics, nothing else. Okay. So why this equation has occurred? How it has occurred? Now, if I explain you in the generation of am wave, now we will try to understand how the AM wave is generated actually with the help of a circuit. Then definitely it will be clear. Why this equation will arise, that will be clear definitely. So let us quickly try to understand what is this AM wave. Okay, so generation of AM wave is something like this. So signal M of t is nothing but a message signal, and carrier is nothing but the C of t, which is carrier signal. Both are summed up. Okay, sigma is there here. Both are summed up, and U of t is the output of both, adding sum. So now active device or switch is required. Why this active device or switch is required? This is required, and it is depending totally on the carrier wave. So as and when, so the state of the switch, what can be used in place of switch? We can definitely use diode, because diode acts as a switch. Okay, so if we use this diode, well, let us take example of diode. So The operation of diode is entirely depending on the carrier C of t. So please remember this point. So the operation of this diode or the switch, I can say, switch in general and diode in particular. Okay. So if switch is there, then the operation of this, when the switch will be on, when the switch will be off, that is decided by carrier signal. Okay. So the, yes, next we are passing through this. Based on this, switch will be on or off based on the carrier signal C of t, and output will be V of t, and then we have to pass it to the band pass filter FC in hertz. Okay, so what is this band pass filter and why it is required basically? So band pass filter is nothing but a filter, okay, a kind of filter in which a particular band of frequencies are only allowed to pass through it. Okay, particular band of frequencies are only allowed to pass through it. I will try to explain with the help of an example. Suppose frequency of 10 hertz to 20 hertz only I want to pass through a filter. Rest of the other frequencies should be filtered and it should not be allowed to pass through the filter. So in that case, only 10 to 20 hertz frequency waves will be allowed to pass through this filter, and the rest of the waves, rest of the frequency of waves are not allowed to pass. That means they are filtered. Okay, so only a particular band of frequencies, example 10 to 20 hertz, are only allowed to pass through it. So then finally we will get the AM waveform. So why this band pass filter is used, or what is the necessity of doing this? Because at particular point of time we will be required to get frequencies within a particular range. We are not interested in getting carrier wave entirely mixed through the signal. Okay, carrier wave is nothing but a temporary signal for for carrying the message signal, as I already told in the last session. What is the use of this carrier signal? Why we need this? I have discussed it, but still I will try to uh, recall once again. So carrier signal is necessary because information signal or the message signal, we cannot pass it through the maximum distance. Only few meters only we can pass. So with the help of carrier to energize this, to increase the capacity to few more long distance, we are using carrier signal. So because of this, carrier signal is used. So we are not interested at last to get the frequencies very high. So because of this, we will use band pass filter, so that whatever we are interested, frequencies we are interested into, we will try to get those frequencies only in the output waveform. Okay, so I hope this is very clear now. So now we will try to take a look on how the um, signals look like AM wave, and how actually it happens. Okay, so this is, I hope it is clear. Okay, so this is amplitude, and y-axis is amplitude. Okay, if you are not able to visualize clearly, y-axis is amplitude and x-axis is time. So first wave, there are three waves totally, as you can see. All are represented y-axis as amplitude and x-axis is represented with respect to time. So suppose we will try to cover, so for modulation we require information signal. For this only we are modulating, correct? So we definitely require this. So information signal we are just representing. It can be in any waveform way. Okay, we don't have any specific waveform. So this is the random waveform which we are trying to denote it. So this is the information signal. Next, carrier signal is required. Why it is required? To increase the strength of this information signal so that we can transmit it to the longer distance. So because of this, we use this carrier signal. So carrier signal is nothing but a high frequency signal, I can say. So which is again an amplitude versus time. Then we will, if we sum up both, then we will get this particular waveform, which you can see the third picture, which is nothing but the AM signal. So this is how amplitude modulation has happened. So with both mixing will happen, then only amplitude and modulation will happen. Now this AM signal can be transmitted to the longer distance. Okay, so this is all about amplitude modulation. What is band? So we have learned what is baseband signal, what is amplitude modulation, how the amplitude modulated wave is generated in this session. So I hope it is very clear. If there are any doubts, you can please comment in the YouTube comment section. And please, if you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates or notification. And have a nice day. Bye.